Pom for breakfast.
We're back in the building.
Yes, sir. Okay. Damn. Ruby V, back in it. And of course, DJ Zach.
In the building.
The Vinyl Assassin.
That's what's up.
We're talking about Griselda, and there's someone who commented something. Let me just pull it up. This person who said that they have merch for us.
Ah, the guy.
So I'm like, come on, man. Pull up for one of the studio sessions and...
I don't think he's in the country. I think he says that being...
God.
Because if I'm not wrong, this is the same guy who has been trying to hit me up on Instagram. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, Paul Esana. There's a guy who hit me up on Instagram last year.
Sorry.
Last year. And talked about a link up with Griselda.
Okay.
But at that time, I wasn't in the space.
And then, because you had a lot going on.
Yeah.
And also this person, it's Debo? Debo Ragnar? What is that?
I'll go check if it's him.
Yeah.
I'll check if it's him.
All right, shout out to you, Elsama. Griselda and Benny Match for y'all. And yes, Butch is coming on Elsama. Sijum Tazipataje, man.
The Butch is coming, nigga. If it's for real, I can give you an address where you can send them, then they'll get to me.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah, I can give you an address. Well, we will find out.
How's your weekend been?
My weekend has been kind of slow.
Slow?
Yeah, kind of. Huh?
Weren't you outside?
I was outside for a bit, but it kind of rained, so it wasn't like really, I wasn't enjoying it. So I had to wait until when the rain kind of went down.
Yeah.
Then I went to check out my boys.
At the Polo Club.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Boom, bap, click. What up, what up, what up? We're in the building.
Shout out to East and the crew.
We represented well.
Leo story is a jabber for real.
Oh, yeah, and the story is a jabber if you can see.
That's petrol, man, in the cut. How was Polo? Like, were guys outside? Because I was a little worried about the rain.
Guys were outside, but by the time I got there, because I got there really late, you know, with everything going on, like I had to go very late. And I still found now the hardcore fans, the real fans, still there.
So now that's the after party.
Yeah. Oh, that was the after party.
Yeah, because Polo, see, it's usually during the day with the horses and shit. And then now in the evening, that's when people get lit. There's music.
Oh, okay. So that information I did not have.
Oh, yeah. It's usually a great experience.
Yeah.
But I just saw the rain like this. Yeah.
I still had a blast.
You had fun?
I had a blast, but few things happened which I have to... I feel bad.
What?
So if you've seen me in a couple of videos back in the days, there's this like a ski thingy I wear. It's like for winter when it's cold. Because it was raining over there, so I wore that. I love it. It's my only, you know. So I went to the show, kicked it. When it was time to go home, I called my Uber. Uber comes. You know how that place is? It's where the Uber would stop and where I was, there's a bit of a distance. So you had to go for it. So I went to meet the Uber. Halfway through, 2 dogs started barking at me.
Oh, no.
I ran like a bitch. Oh, my God. I ran.
Did they chase you?
Yeah, nigga. So I ran back to the event. And then I was like, what the hell is happening? So I called the Uber guy, like, listen, these dogs are chasing me.
Danger.
So the guy is laughing. I was like, yeah, that was me.
Funny.
So he had to like go all the way around like this to come pick me up. So when he came and picked me up, I got into the Uber, we came. Then I realized in the process of me running away from the fucking dogs, I dropped that cat thingy. I didn't even know. I didn't even notice it. When I go home, it's like,
Were you scared? What were you thinking? Like, yo,
it was like there's some dogs that back at you, and you're like, I can kick this
whatever.
bitch. You know what I mean? And then there's some that bark. You hear that sound, you're like, no, this is not the kind of drama I want today. Let me be out. So I looked at the distance. I looked at where I was going. I'm like, they're not going to catch me. So I ran. So I dropped that thing. So that's the only part that kind of messed up my whole party mood. Yeah.
But at least that's towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end. Yeah.
I wanted to come, but then the rains. I was just like, nah. There's no way that's going to be possible. So I had like a very chill night in with my friend. We were hanging out.
Okay.
Drinking some wine, just catching up and shit. Yeah, it was cool. It was really, really cool. Come back to social media, actually, because like I've been trying to, take a Twitter break or something, a social media break, period.
Okay.
But then yesterday, because of the podcast, I kind of went and checked, what was happening so that we could have some shit to talk about, honestly. And then I'm seeing that Diddy is in some trouble already.
My friend.
My
friend. Diddy is going down.
Like,
yeah, he's going crazy. Down.
So one of his former mill employees has sued him, accused him of, all that shit that Cassie was talking about, right? So Diddy is big accused of, having sexual relations, like forcing himself on this guy.
Okay, so what's wrong with this guy, like for real?
With Diddy?
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue.
Because, listen, there was a point where, like, I was like, okay, I'll wait until, the courts decide, blah, blah, blah.
You're like innocent
until proven. Yeah.
What?
But now when all this is happening, I'm like, even if a fraction of that is true, it's still nasty as fuck.
Imagine.
Even if it's a fraction, all of it doesn't have to be true.
Yeah.
Small percentage
of it
is still nasty as fuck.
So, Meek Mill.
Yo, Meek.
Yeah, first of all, they said this man is accused of having sexual relations with Redacted. And it was rapper Redacted and R&B singer Redacted. And then in the notes down there, they're like, this rapper is from Philadelphia and previously used to date Nicki Minaj. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
This R&B singer performed at the Super Bowl and it's like, yo.
Yeah.
So Meek Mill went crazy actually on academics because academics was obviously talking about it. This is a hot topic in hip hop right now.
Yeah.
And I think just the world over, right?
And Meek and academic,
they don't see eye to eye. Academics actually is just like one of those people. Exactly. I was just going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Meek goes on social and he's acted like academics is the one who like filed the lawsuit because Meek is like, oh, they're trying to sabotage because I'm dropping tomorrow. Like,
Oh, he's dropping tomorrow?
Yeah, like I think tomorrow, yeah. Meek Mill is supposed to have dropped a record independently, so he's trying to allege that the industry is trying to, take him down.
Listen.
So academics is like, don't nobody give a fuck about you. Like, you got dropped from your label.
Yeah.
And then, there's just a little bit of a back and forth right now. Of course, now Carisha is in it. There's no way you're going to be this man's girlfriend and not know what's really happening. Yeah.
There's a video.
Mm-hmm. Please don't tell me you have the Stevie J video.
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't even. Come on, what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean it's you.
It's just. Listen, we'll put this in the. But listen to this.
Time don't matter if I left or you left. You can have a celly. Nah, you got a celly for 3 months.
That nigga cried when the celly left.
Pack it up, go to new jail. You gonna feel like you just lost a chick. You know how it is. It's just you gonna be hurt about it.
How many times you felt like that?
No. You lose a cellmate and feel like you lost a chick? And then all these things are coming out that you and Diddy been doing.
Have you seen those crazy ass tweets he used to like? Whatever.
Everything is now coming to.
He's like, I'm looking for vibrating panties. Are they available on Amazon? Then another purchase was he bought a 10-inch dildo for men and women. Yeah. And he was like, I need to unlink my Amazon account from my Twitter. It's urgent. So like guys are like,
all these are this is crazy.
You're implicating yourself.
Cameron said something about like going to see Mace at Diddy's house, and he went into one of the bathrooms and he found like a green or some shit, some dildo. So he asked Mace like, hey, what's up with your man? And Mace was like, I don't know. You know how Mace is. So all this shit is coming out.
It's crazy.
If you connect the dots, you're like, okay, this is no longer.
This is some psychotic
shit,
honestly. And now they're saying even his son is in on it. And, his son, Justin Combs, the one who they were saying now the other time when the Cassie news came up, that he doesn't look like one of Diddy's actual kids.
Yeah.
So, like, right now.
Damn. Anyway, so all this shit is happening. It's for me. I'm just laughing until when they mentioned one of my favorite artists, and then I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Who did they mention?
Chris Brown. If Chris Brown gave the booty to Diddy,
listen, you don't at this point we don't even know who has and who hasn't. It's really feeling
don't do that.
I'm just saying it's feeling like it's a little fruity right now.
Because there are some artists, like if you now start listening to their music, you start seeing something different.
Yeah.
So now I'm not.
Everyone has been looking at Meek Mill kind of weird, but I know it's
I didn't
just
listen to a lot of Meek Mill, but like Chris Brown, all the songs, man.
But Chris already has a bad rep. He can do bad all on his own. That's just a whole.
He had Rihanna. So you want to tell me you gave out the booty and you also got booty from Rihanna? That's not. That's
if
the opposite of.
Listen, if you're told like you have to give up the ass so that you can be successful, and this is
nigga, you're talking to the wrong one.
I'm just saying.
No.
It happens.
No.
First, I think women experience this more than men do, but I think also a couple men have been told to give up the ass so that, they can get a promotion and whatnot. It happens.
Mimi nitabaki huku nikisukuma mkokoteni mpaka ile siku nitaneti. Wacha tusukume mkokoteni. That is a one-way route. Things come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Nothing goes in.
Nothing goes
Yo.
Anyway.
Earlier this week, I had a conversation with the founder of Fanisi. I think they've actually been doing some promo. This is like the premier live hip-hop band experience, live band experience for hip-hop.
Okay.
Right? So after the last performance with Caterpillar, remember we talked about this on the podcast last week. The next person who's going to be performing is Dyana Cods.
Nice.
Who, they're saying her album, she mentioned on her social media that her album is going to be dropping soon. She's going to be dropping an urban tone album. And I feel like that's kind of risky a little bit.
Why?
Remember
Dyana Cods is the one we were talking about last week about like how like she had some crazy bars on
the trap app.
Yeah, trap app. She's the one, right?
Yeah.
I think she can do it.
No, I think yes. Maybe a mixtape album. I'm not really seeing it because you remember when we were talking about urban tone. Again, you can refer, guys. We had a whole episode about urban tone as the new Kenyan genre, and we said like you can't really make money off of that music because the beats are not
yours
original. It's almost like you're doing covers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she's planning to make money off this project or she just.
But does it mean like if you're doing urban tone, does it mean you only have to use those type of beats, or you can create original? You can create original beats that sound like that. You don't have to use like copy paste.
Guys, then you can clarify this also.
Yeah, because I feel like.
But I feel like the whole essence of urban tone is that it sounds like that. Like it sounds like a.
No, it can sound like that, but.
Like it's. Hold on. Let's ask. Maybe guys behind the camera also know urban tone. Isn't it the whole taking an old dancehall beat and then hopping on it with Kenyan flows and making them local? That's like a Beanie Man song.
But what I'm saying is, yes, you can use that Beanie Man song and recreate it so that it becomes.
Or like make an entirely different beat
so
and then
so that you own it. Yes, it sounds like that, but it's yours now.
Wouldn't they come and say, then you've sampled my shit and I still need a percentage?
It depends. Yeah, if it's a percentage.
Because you obviously know they're not going all the way to clear it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone is really thinking of it like that. Maybe that could be a different
by the time Beanie Man amekuja kukutafuta
manze utakuwa
umeomoka. So either way, it's winning.
Vitu zako wewe.
Yeah.
But like I saw an argument online. Someone was like, I don't understand the whole urban tone thing. But after Gengetone was butchered, they said like, urban tone at least allows these kids to utilize the same flows and kind of like express themselves like they would on a Gengetone record and like kind of reinvent the genre, so to speak. So
yeah, my only thing is like I've never understood the people who always complain about something, like if you don't understand it, it's not from your era. Like if it was one of these young kids who are doing it saying they don't understand it, that's different. Yeah. But for some of us who grew up on hip hop and whatever, we might not understand it because that's not our shit. Yeah. That's their shit.
Yeah.
Let them do what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
King Kaka is actually dropping a record. This is honestly, when it comes to rap music, Kaka also usually utilizes his platform to make sure that the women have been put on as well.
Yeah.
There's a record that he did a while ago, actually, called, I think, Round 2, that had Dyana Cods on it and like a bunch of female rappers. And now this time around, he's also dropping something else on Friday, I guess now, tomorrow, by the time you're watching this. It's called Tabasco 2. It has STL on it. Stella Mwangi, Vallerie Madani is going to be on it. And Shekinah Karen as well.
Okay.
I think what caught my eye there was STL. It's been a minute since I've seen anything drop by Stella, for real. I actually kind of thought that, she had made her bag because her music is in soundtracks.
Yeah, she makes a bag.
In Hollywood and shit. So I thought she was cool on the rap struggle. Yeah. So I can't wait to see how...
The last time I heard about her, it was when she was having a back and forth with Exhibit.
Oh, right. This is when she was like, first time she rapped?
She was in a rap battle. She was battled.
Oh, she won.
She won a battle against Exhibit. And then X was like, whoa.
I ain't never seen you in my life.
Yeah, but you never know. Yeah.
Some sad news.
What's up?
Peter Morgan of Morgan Heritage.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
They haven't communicated what the cause of death was. But it happened earlier this week. The family has, of course, requested for privacy during this time. Something that I think really has shaken the reggae world. Have you ever been a fan of reggae dancehall?
Of course.
Oh,
that's how we all started.
Right.
That's we all started on reggae. Yeah, I'm still a big fan of Bob Marley.
What's your reggae story?
In TZ reggae was huge. Back in the days, reggae was like huge.
Like Bob Marley and the Wailers
and the Wailers, them, and then in TZ. Lucky Dube was, for some reason, Lucky Dube was huge.
That was an icon even here, because I'm telling you, I would come home from school and my mom is blasting Lucky Dube.
Yeah, so that tape went round.
Yeah,
so
I'm a prisoner.
Exactly. When I came to Kenya, that was the thing I was listening to. And then my best friend, shout outs to Jack, what up, he's in DNV. He used to make fun of me because I was like a super reggae fan. And he was in... like more of like the back in the days, like Nakalami Bad, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then kidogo, I started switching up. Then I became hip hop. So he sort of like didn't understand that transition because like every time he saw me, I had like a reggae tape because my cousin used to be like a big reggae fan as well. So I used to get the tapes from my bigger cousin. One of my other cousins was a DJ. For reggae in that famous club called Hollywood.
So you had a lot of
I had connects, yeah. So I used to like reggae until I was introduced to hip hop when I went to school.
A jam session. Oh, to school.
Yeah, school, primal.
Did you have a reggae alias?
No, I didn't.
No, I wasn't, emperor, nothing.
No, I was just I can't remember.
Yeah, I also my background was like the very same thing. Started from reggae, Bob Marley and the Wailers, a lot of Lucky Dube. I feel like
Lucky Dube.
Honestly, I think
I don't think I knew any other. When I hooked up with my cousin is when he started introducing me to other guys, Akina Baniwela, Akina Don Carlos.
Yeah.
I didn't know who these were.
Same.
Yeah, I didn't know who they were.
And I think with Lucky Dube, for me, it was almost like a moment of shock when he got shot and they were like South African. I was like, this nigga wasn't Jamaican this whole time? Because like... the way he was with everything, I just thought it made sense to me that he would be from Jamaica with the kind of reggae that he was making. But yeah, I also had like the whole reggae experience and then into hip hop. Yeah. But I feel
once
like
I was touched by the bug, the bug,
it was over.
Speaking of over.
Kleptomaniax are doing a little something.
When?
On the 29th. Actually, it's tonight. So by the time niggas are watching this, it will be happening. Well, basically, they're planning to have an intimate experience where you can have a one-on-one session. It's Kolo who's hosting.
Okay.
Nyashinsky and Roba. You called him the other guy. Yeah, he's hosting.
It wasn't in a bad way. Like,
I mean,
he's
yeah.
the other guy. Okay.
Happening at the Beer District. I don't know if I'm going to be able to
Beer
swing
District.
by. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that place.
Beer District is becoming quite a hot joint for
for
performance.
I have beef with them, but yeah.
Why?
Because I
put it on the record. Yes, put the camera on him.
I think I might have I did a gig there some time back with the boys, and then I look at the way the venue looked like. I was like, yeah, this could be a very nice joint for podcasting and stuff. So we're like, yeah, we should do something in podcasting. I'm like, yeah. Next thing I know is like mad niggas doing podcasts over there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this was my idea. Anyway, it's not like I'm asking for any royalties or anything. I'm just saying, like sometimes when you give people ideas and they go execute them, just shout a brother out. Give me a call. Right? Like, yo, by the way, that thing we talked about, we feel like we want to do it now. Are you ready? Then I can tell you, no, I'm not ready. And then you go ahead and do it. Or you can just, Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Yeah. Do you know about Muratina? Because we're talking about beer.
I know it's a local drink that people love to the death.
Local?
You drink it?
Hold on.
No, I'm just asking.
About Nikona's story.
Okay,
I got a story.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you got a bottle somewhere.
Hold on.
Is there like a what do they call like a jerry can somewhere we need to?
Actually.
They come in jerry cans,
yeah? I was very surprised to see that there's a court in Kiambu that has declared Muratina not an illicit drink, which for me is surprising because, I mean, niggas been drinking this shit for...
Yeah, there was a time they said it was illegal, but what I'm saying is somebody should investigate the judge in that court. Like, is he a drinker?
He might be a partaker.
Yeah, because he must have been like, yo, listen, man, we can't find this shit anywhere. What happened? And then it was illegal. What?
Like, not under
anymore,
my leadership.
Not under my tutelage. And then he hit that thing.
Come on. How is this an illicit drink? Because I've known Muratina to be like a traditional brew that is served during, traditional Kikuyu functions. I have a lot of
but I think
Kikuyu friends.
But let me be
what? Devil's advocate?
Yeah.
What?
With all these things that we keep calling traditions, when are we going to get away from them? Because Oh yeah.
It's the
when are we ever going to be like, okay, it's time we hang this up? It
why
can't be tradition because evolution has taught us like things are okay until they're not okay. We've moved to another level.
Come on.
You understand?
You can't lose traditional family recipes.
We can have them as the way the Greeks do it with their mythology. We can have it in like movies and things like that, but now in real life,
but what's wrong with it?
Kutembea hapa na mashuka without underwear. This is our tradition.
First of all, come on. First of all, let me just say, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with Muratina. I'm not
saying there's anything wrong. Yeah. I'm just saying like
why are we hanging it up? If it ain't broken,
there's a reason they're saying it should be legal.
Yeah,
it has to be a medical thing.
Maybe because let's say guys are drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And drinking a lot to the point that they're not going to work. Maybe that, but I don't think Okay, maybe a lot of drinking, health implications and whatnot. Everything is consumed in moderation, but then making it illicit doesn't mean that makalile ngine you buy at the store is any better than that. If anything, this is traditionally brewed with recipes from back in the day, which I think it's
when people used to live for how long? 30 years.
Nah,
Grandmbuya alikuwa 30. Unacheki?
Not because of
No, I'm not saying because of that.
Yeah.
Just saying like tukajifunza vitu mingi na science tukajua tuachane na vitu kadhaa to move on to other things.
Yeah.
Muratina inaweza kwa pia ni time yake imefika. Let's move on to other things.
Come on.
Might make our lives better or something. I'm just saying.
I'm dying on this hill. Let me tell you, when I was in campus,
you used to drink Muratina.
It used to be our starter.
Sio kitu wakanika uji.
Hapana, by the it's just very sweet. The thing is, when you're a kid, when now you're starting to drink, you can't relate because we're at it. Okay, but when you're a kid, and by a kid I mean someone who's in uni. That's a kid to me. When you're a kid, you're now just starting to drink, experiment. Napenda vodka. I have tolerance, or you're starting to learn your drinking patterns. So we used to get also when you're in uni, when you're younger, you can drink a lot harder than when you're older. God damn, right now the hangies, you're recovering for a full day instead of being productive, making money so that you can sponsor your next hangy. Yo, it's crazy. So anyway, right now. Oh no, we'd pull up at the crib. Kwanza ni 1 bedroom moja mnaishi watu kaa 6. Alafu like exactly. Two people are sleeping in the living room and then 2 other people in the bedroom. Like tulikuwa tu tunajipanga maisha tu ya kuhustle bana. We're like
mnachanga so mbili.
Tunachanga kwanza. I was in Jekwa, Georgia, the main campus. So the booze would come from Thika. Be like, ekelea kwa matatu.
Hiyo sasa ni ile origi.
Exactly. Be like, ekelea kwa matatu. So we get 2 jerrycans, like 20 liters a pop. That's to start off. And then now we go out and have some fun. Now drink.
Amko mnatapikia watu huko.
Yo, let me tell you, the hangies the next day. Sugar dehydrates you. And when you consume a lot of it, like, it's just sucking the life out of you. The next morning would be lethal. But like kini jana ulejibamba, so it's still worth it, and you still go do it again sometime, Not now though. Right now there's no time to be recovering for like a days.
I was being devil's advocate.
Muratina, wacha iendelee. Like just nini moderation.
Yeah, everything. Hata maziwa inaweza kuua. Hata maziwa itakuua.
Too much of of something. Did you see the story where Malia apparently has dropped her surname?
Who? Obama?
Malia Obama.
Really?
Yep.
She doesn't like the Obizi name on him anymore?
Yeah, she apparently wants to venture into the film industry. She wants to be a filmmaker and whatnot.
Oh, and that name is a cock block, like a huge one.
She doesn't want to benefit off being a Nipo baby. That was some dumb shit, to be honest. That sounds like a very privileged decision.
No,
I think
it's calculated.
In what sense?
Now we are talking about it. People are going to talk about it. It's going to create more buzz. They're going to be like, this is the formerly known as Obizi.
I mean, listen, still then, which means whatever it is that she's trying to go against, I'm not
she's
a
not going
baby.
against
then
anything.
She's capitalizing on.
Yeah, she's not going against anything.
People.
Let me tell you, this generation has learned how to use social media and negative publicity to further their careers. Shout outs to Wendy Williams, which I'm being told there's a documentary out there that is making people cry. I'm not sure I'll watch it.
She's got dementia.
Yeah, I don't think I'll watch it, but yeah, she birthed all this.
Why? Why?
This.
Hold on, before we get into Wendy Williams, Malia is now calling herself Malia Ann. Instead of Malia Obama, because she's now, getting into the filmmaking industry in Hollywood. Yeah, she didn't want to capitalize on that, Nipo baby shit.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything
That's what
to
you
do
say
that.
to make it sound pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of Hollywood, Wendy Williams, yes. Why were you saying you can't watch the documentary?
Because everyone is saying is how sad it is, and I'm not one of those guys who watch things that are super like.
But Wendy Williams has had a time.
Yeah,
you were talking about she's birthed who?
No, like the whole culture of like reporting
celebrity news and whatnot,
and
gossip.
Basically gossip.
Speaking
which is
your
what
shit,
is hot right now.
There's one time, one of my favorite clips of Wendy when she was having a confrontation with Whitney Houston. And Whitney is, may she rest in peace, hood as fuck. She was like, you want to meet me outside? Keep talking shit. You don't know me and you don't know what the fuck I do. Like, this is Whitney. And then Wendy's like, is there any drug usage at this point? Wendy's like, talk about doing drugs. Like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Yo.
Whitney was like... People
like,
used to blame Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
It was the other way around. I don't think people understand. It was the other way around.
But I really think like they were two very explosive individuals who found each other.
Yeah. But she was the one.
Whitney was hood as shit.
Yeah, she was hood.
Like, don't fucking play with it. So yeah, moving on from so this dementia thing that Wendy Williams has is the same thing that Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know, it's a thing that I find has become more common these days, because I've also had friends who are like, my grandfather, even my grandmother, her last days, she actually passed away peacefully in her sleep. She was old, but yeah, she had started this cruise had started releasing.
Yo, sad. So that's why I don't want to watch that documentary. I've been told it's a good documentary, but it's sad. It's super.
Some people are saying she deserves it because of all the.
Okay, I heard that.
All the game, yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
I know.
Yeah, you can't do that. All these niggas saying it's karma. That's not how karmic retribution works.
Fact.
And at the end of the day, Maze, it's like someone is suffering. They're like.
And it's usually, I hear it's a very painful experience. It's not just you've lost your memory or your sense of self. Like, there's some pain that comes with it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, these diseases of old age usually scare the shit out of me. That's why I've been trying to exercise. Okay. You were telling me about counting the steps.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. We need to move into something happy now.
God damn. I was going to move into something happy. We ain't got happy shit yet.
Really?
Your vice president, deputy president, out here spending how much money on furniture and curtains?
What type of curtains?
That's what I want to find out.
How much what?
The curtains were 10 mil and something.
For curtains?
Yeah, and then furniture 8 mil.
The house better not have walls.
Listen.
Like, I should be able to see those curtains from outside.
You know what? It gets what this is for the financial year of 22-23, right? And they were talking about, let me get the actual figures. So, yeah, 10.2 for curtains, 7.8 for furniture, which came to 18.1.
So the furniture is even cheaper than the curtains.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy, dog.
Crazy.
I know curtains are expensive, but come on.
Yeah.
But also, we're talking 10 mil here for curtains, 8 mil. All right. So they were saying that some of these guys were being contracted directly instead of an open tender system.
And hold on. Open tender for the vice president.
For the vice president's office, not for his house.
Oh, not for his house.
For the office of office of.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, hey, kwani tumeanza tena
hizi ni za
kuingilia maisha ya watu.
Hizi ni za ofisi.
Yeah, kama ni za ofisi, then they should have followed that.
So they got some furniture worth 2.4 using direct procurement, and apparently. Gachagwa's office, I'm reading this from the internet, procured goods and services worth 198.6 mil.
God damn.
But the documents presented for audit had conflicting dates from initiation, processing, procurement, and payment. It gets fucking worse, right? As it stands, the office of the deputy president owes suppliers. Guess how much? Throw it out there. Give me a figure.
What, 30 mil?
Nigga. 58.2 million.
Really?
Is owed to suppliers. So that is going to be paid in the 2023-24
and you're gonna want it from my tax. I know.
Nigga.
It's cool. It's fine. We have already bought the lube.
Yo.
We are good. Yeah, I can do whatever you want now. So
like this shit is actually crazy. Well, we're talking about like, measures are going to be put in place. Guys are out here struggling to make ends meet.
And they,
a majority of the youth still don't have jobs.
Yeah.
Don't have a regular source of income, which actually now I just remembered I saw something after we recorded the podcast last week. They were saying individuals who are also in business, the house levy tax was for salaried people.
Yeah.
But now they have proposed that guys who are also non-salaried, you're in business and whatnot, that you should also contribute to the housing levy.
It's cool. We will contribute. As long as you show me what you're contributing.
Nigga, come on.
It's like, listen, man, like, the people in this country need to wake the fuck up. Like, all these things, we can't fight it. We can't say we are not paying taxes. It's bullshit.
Definitely.
We will do it as long as you show us what you're also doing. So if you're out there buying curtains for fucking 10 million, don't expect me to pay no fucking tax.
Cost of living is crazy right
Show me
now.
what you're trying to do so that we can meet somewhere halfway. Like, listen, man, we need to build this country. Let's do this. But uko unaiba broad daylight, alafu unataka mimi ninavuta mkokoteni kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni.
The biggest lie that was ever sold is that like we're putting hustlers in office and that they give a fuck about you enough to...
But that's like on brand. They put hustlers in office. What are they doing? They're hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Okay, that's straight bars. That was fire. That was fire.
Every day.
And yeah, to like a left, right, center, everything is going crazy right now. Yo. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I'm pretty sure something else will come up.
Hakuna mtu wa save because you shitted on Baba. Baba is now going to get a job in the UN. I don't know if he'll get it.
Do you think he will?
I don't know because I'm AU, yeah. I'm hearing that Zakayo Ndire is also like in the running.
Yeah.
And he's younger. He's,
he's more alert.
Yeah, so I don't know if our guy is going to... If he gets it, then mujue hapo 2027 hiyo baa ishafungwa. On goal tayari tuko nayo.
God damn. I mean, I don't know.
Do you know how bad an on goal is if you're a betting guy? There was a time I tried to get into this betting shit. And then I put that this other team will win 1-0.
Which team? Against
whatever.
Arsenal?
No. You know there you can just bet.
Yeah.
Like you put your money on this team to win 1-0. So if 1-0, it was good. But it was an own goal. And then those niggas told me it doesn't count.
It
doesn't
Damn.
count. I'm like, yo.
They got you. Like
they got me. Goal, but to them it's like, nah.
Nah, it's not happening.
Yeah, so anyways.
So since then you haven't bet again?
I don't, yeah. I know I'm fucking up business. Like,
nah, I mean, I feel like the people who do bet will still bet regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit, nah.
No?
So he's on goal. So basically, tumejichapa on goal. 2027, unless Obama comes back to Kenya and says he's running, we are booked.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Kwanzaa Kenya has been grey listed because we're on high alert for wash. Yep. So apparently, grey list is countries that have deficiencies in dealing with money laundering. And terrorist financing. So Kenya has joined 23 other countries. I mean, ain't shit we could do at this point. Like, let's take on all the fucking shame at this particular point.
Like, I'm just saying, because being listed, what are the disadvantages?
Do you think it would affect like the country economically?
I don't know, because for me, I feel like if that's the case, if we're being told we are number what again in
no, it's amongst 23
other countries, right?
Yeah, then
we should just accept it and just get all the money, get all the Colombian money.
So you having said on this podcast before that you're not gonna take anything that's not legit, now you're here saying that
listen, I'm not taking, but they can take, because they're going to do it anyway. We might as well just give them the green light to bring the Colombian money back to Kenya and get the economy jumping.
Get the economy jumping. What about security?
What security? We have security already? I don't think we... Yeah.
speaking of, there's this shorty on Twitter at Jelani MK. She's, I think, in Cameroon. And she tweeted how this guy was talking about all the things that Kenya has that Cameroon doesn't have, which include safety, constant power supply, electricity. So, you know, her tweet ended... Okay, first of all, her tweet ended with, "Oh, I'm never gonna complain about Kenya again." And now you've also said that, but a lot of people online were also like, just because you're doing better than the worst person doesn't mean that you're.
I'm not saying that
great.
I'm not saying we're great, but what I'm saying is this shit is going to happen whether I like it or not. Might as well do it in a way that can also benefit me in some. Yeah, but in terms of like safety, we're nigga. America is here like giving what do they call it? Travel advisories to their citizens. Is America the country to give travel advisories?
I was going to say exactly
seriously,
that. Like America,
you are safer in Kenya. You're 10 times safer in Kenya than you would be in places where like these guys can just open up and start shooting.
True facts.
So we're good, man. We're good. Yes, kuna uko chini kuna vile tunaumia kiasi, but I'd rather be here than anywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're good.
All right.
We're good.
Wrapped it up.
Yeah, almost wrapping it up. I have something to talk about.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes dragging people's hair out of a club. Speaking of dragging people's hair, we're going to have to talk about some other shit, but that's for another day.
Oh, my God. Yo.
Okay, that's an inside joke, really, but it's an inside joke when you get it.
No, you ain't never gonna get it because that's never gonna hit the internet.
Cool. Oh
my God.
God damn.
Nah, I gotta talk to you. I gotta see you on the side a little bit. So what did Busta Rhymes do?
So apparently they were in a club, and I think maybe some other rappers in there. One of the rappers probably said something he didn't like or some shit. And
one of the other rappers?
Yeah. Because he was there with his Flip Mode squad, and then there was other rappers. But now the other group, one of the rappers from the other group might have said something he didn't like, because nobody knows exactly what happened. Well, all we saw in the video is Busta grabbing this guy by the hair, putting him down, and then grabbing him by the waist, and then they walked him out of the club. Mebebo out of the club. And then when his crew tried to come in, Busta's guys and the security for the clubs blocked the entrance, so he was taken Uko. So you know what happened.
He caught some hands outside.
Hands and feet.
That's crazy.
It was a combo.
Yo, this thing of people, okay, I was just going to say something, but now I feel like now that you know, I'm going to choose my words.
Okay, choose.
But this thing of fighting is so unnecessary. Somebody else had that.
I wish you could get this fucking joke, but you can't get it.
Somebody else was fighting. Apparently
hands and feet.
Yo, listen, shut the fuck up.
Let me see your hands.
Listen.
Let me see your hands. Oh shit. Okay. Now I get it.
No, listen. Yeah. We're talking about something else. Somebody else who also was dragging people by their braids and stuff, which I found very comical. Was Trey Songz and this short midget R&B nigga, his name Jacquees. So Jacquees gets on the internet, he's like, fuck Trey Songz, like, oh, Chris Brown's the GOAT, like, this nigga pulled my dreads out. I think they were fighting over a girl or something, as usual. But like I said, this shit of fighting is very unnecessary. But I mean, when people are inebriated and like, you know,
I get it.
When people have been drinking low some,
I get it.
And you're not in your
I get it.
state.
You don't have to.
No, I'm not justifying shit. I'm giving it in context because guys are fighting in the club, right? Yeah. It's not like guys are fighting in the studio. It's where you know, drugs are involved.
Yeah, that was a good recap of what happened.
Yeah, but
it's been like emotional. It's been real. Subscribe.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Subscribe. Tell your friends that we are here. We're back in the streets. Heavy. So every week you're gonna get some from us.
Okay, so I think. Yeah, we'll do some shit next week for sure.
Yeah, I think we'll have a guest or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
I'm just trying to find out, you know, because this nigga is based in the States, right? I'm just trying to find out about like the turn up culture and whatnot.
Okay.
You know?
We will.
What's happening on the ground.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
If possible, we'll try and figure out if we can have like a online, whatever. If it's the same guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Because it could be another guy who is actually in Kenya and with Griselda March, which will be a bootleg as fuck. But
oh my
go get your
God.
money, my nigga.
You're not gonna roast someone.
No, get your money. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, if they're making...
Look at this fake ass shit.
Listen, no, not fake, but if they're making them here, it means they're not from Griselda's. So I'm not saying they're fake, but they're not...
We don't really know for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's him or another guy. So...
Okay.
Always understand the context before you think I'm dissing.
You know,
I would never diss anyone. I'm that guy. I'm so nice.
This is facts.
Yeah.
I think we have all verified that on this particular
I'm
podcast.
the nicest guy you'll ever see in the streets until you... Yeah.
Oh, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Nigga.
It's been real.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Definitely like, share, comment. Follow us on social media at JustRubyV, at DJ Zach.
That's what's up.
_KE. Show us some love.
Word.
Thank you for all the feedback from our last video.
Yeah.
Now niggas are loving the set. Shit, I don't even want to go. Like, these niggas got me out here dressed and shit. Like,
yeah.
Now I feel like I gotta be professional.
The two babies are out. The twins are out.
Yeah, we're about to go viral. if they're not gonna listen to nothing else, we know we're getting views
for the twins.
Nah, enjoy.
Viral or viral? You know, there's viral and viral.
Wait, what's the difference?
Viral is worldwide viral.
I don't know nothing about that. Peace.
I'm teaching y'all.